kid again, Harry?
Yeah, honestly I did. Growing up, loved my cricket. Kind of always wanted to be a cricketer or footy player. So getting to face Marners there and hitting for a few sixes and maybe getting out a few times is pretty cool. And just seeing, I guess, them go about their business, seeing one of the best test batters in the world batting there is me, Belly and Alan loved every moment of it.
And you're pretty handy with the willow when you're a kid. You got, have you still got a record there playing for Gregory too?
Yeah, still do. Hopefully it remains for a few more years. But yeah, I've lived my cricketing life off that innings, and I think maybe my batting there might make a few people not believe it. But yeah.
So what would be more intimidating, a Dale-Steyn bouncer full flight or facing the Springboks pack?
Yeah, definitely a Dale-Steyn bouncer. He's him on 150 k's at my head isn't something I'd be too keen on, but obviously Springboks will have their own test too.
What ultimately swayed you towards rugby if cricket was still an option for you?
Oh, I think my body shape suited rugby a bit more, and probably my ability too. So I played cricket up until my first year out of school, and then I guess rugby came calling.
I guess for you as well, you sort of made it very clear at the start of the season getting this Wallabies jumper back was a big goal of yours. To even go through missing the end of the season to still get this jumper back, just what's that experience been like for you?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Obviously, it was a massive goal of mine to get back into the Wallabies setup and ultimately representing the Wallabies. And I guess the feeling of playing against Georgia in the last Test series was it was awesome just to be able to represent Australia again and do what I love doing. So I guess that was a good start, and now hopefully I can keep working towards playing more Wallaby games.
When you suffered the arm injury, did you feel like maybe that you'd have to be waiting another year to be able to crack back in, or were you confident you'd be back fit and firing?
Yeah, you always have doubts, but I guess for me I just tried to take the positive out of it, which was I guess 8 weeks to get the body right, and if the opportunity come to be ready. And yeah, you definitely don't think you're going to walk back in here, so I was pretty stoked when I could.
How secure do you feel in the Wallabies number 8? In terms of the competition for that jersey, I guess.
Oh, there's plenty of competition. It's a position I don't think you'd ever really feel comfortable, and I know I don't. I know I've got to go out there and perform week in, week out, every opportunity I get at training or matches to be able to get that jersey. Yeah, there's so many good footballers and good back row battles. So, yeah.
Who do you think actually won that battle between you and Masters?
I think you got about 3 for 75 off 3.6 overs, so 3.5 overs. I'll take the win there, but he started getting a little bit nice to me, bowling a few half volleys, but. Yeah.
Tell us about Carlo Tizano a little bit. You guys played junior Wallabies together. He was in that squad in 2019 as well. It looks like he's going to make his debut. What's it like the back row configuration going on?
Yeah, Carlo's he's just a competitor. Everything about training. He competes. He's very physical and yeah, really has his own little, I guess, way of playing his footy, which is just being a physical number 7. And yeah, we've obviously tried a lot of different partnerships of training, and I've enjoyed being able to be in a back row with him at some point of it, because he's just out there trying to whack everyone who comes near him, and he's just always switched on and just trying to get the best out of his ability.
World champions, 2-time world champions. Is it something that you look forward to at this early stage of the Joe Schmidt era?
Yeah, honestly, everyone's so pumped for this weekend. It's who you want to be versing, the defending world champions. It's such a massive game, a sold-out Suncorp Stadium, daytime footy. It honestly doesn't get much better than that. So I know the whole squad's pumped, and yeah, we just want to go out there and rip in.
Have you played many day games at Suncorp Stadium? What do you think they'll do for the style of rugby?
I honestly don't think I've played a day game at Suncorp Stadium, so I know the ball will definitely be a lot drier. It's obviously at night time in Brizzy, it's always pretty dewy and the ball's a bit wet, so it's going to be a dry ball, and hopefully go out there play some running rugby and yeah, put on a good show. And I think it'll definitely be a good game for fans to watch in the daytime.
There's been the absence of Fraser as well, with the injury to Liam as well. How does that impact the Wallabies this weekend?
Yeah, well, I guess when you lose 2 players like that who obviously have played really good footy for Wallabies this year and for the super side is always going to be a loss, but I guess it's next man up, next man's job, and whoever gets pulled on the jerseys just have to make the most of their opportunities and do their job, which is to ultimately win Wallaby Test matches. So obviously losing those 2 is never ideal, but we've got a lot of depth in our squad and confident in our depth.
And does the side feel like they can reverse that result from Victoria last year?
Yeah, definitely. We're going out there to rip in and play our brand of footy and back ourselves. We're obviously, last year was last year, new players, new coach, and I guess new opportunity for everyone to go out there and I guess showcase it at home at Suncorp, and yeah, it'll be would be a big one.
What is it about Suncorp as well? The record there is outstanding. It's really good against the box as well. Is that something that you guys can think about going on there, knowing that you guys often beat South Africa and Brisbane?
Yeah, well, I guess it gives you confidence knowing we've got a good record there, and I know speaking to the boys, everyone loves playing at Suncorp. It really does feel like a place where Wallabies have a lot of success and really does feel like home. So I guess, but in saying that, that's the past. The record we have over them, if we don't turn up on Saturday and put everything in, it means nothing. So it's just a good opportunity.
The 30-second scrum and line-outs, do you think that impacts the game? Does it favour one side than the other?
It definitely will impact the game. It's obviously new for everyone, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And I will feel for the big boys in the front row having to run to a scrum and get there in 30 seconds. But I think it's good to speed up the game, more ball in play time, and I think that's what the fans want, and that's what players ultimately want. We want to be playing more footy rather than just waiting at scrums and line-outs. So it'll definitely bring a lot more fatigue into the game, and I'm sure that excites us.
What about the bomb squad facing them in terms of the fatigue when they come on and try and wear you guys down again?
Yeah, well, I guess that's always been a strength of theirs is their bench coming on, and we've got confidence in our bench to come on and do the same job and come on and match them and try and bring it up a level. I guess you're always looking for your bench to bring a lot of energy on and really try and change the game, and it's a good challenge for us.
Touched on Fraser before. He's someone you forged a hell of a combination with throughout the season. Does it change your approach at all, though, not having him out there?
No, not really, to be honest. I've just got to go about doing my job for the team if I'm out there, and I guess that's for like everyone. It's always good having a player like Fraser there because we know how instinctive and skillful sort of footy player he is. But whoever replaces him will have their own sort of strengths, and that's where we should lean on them.
For you personally, getting to play at Suncorp, first sellout there in more than a decade. I mean, how's it feel to have that atmosphere, in your hometown as well?
Yeah, it'd be huge. Playing at Suncorp, when you put on the maroon jersey, is always a big thing. But playing in front of a sellout stadium in the Wallaby jersey would be unreal, and I know it would get everyone, all the Queenslanders, but all Australians, really excited to be there to support us, and hopefully the boys can put on a good result for them.
And a lot of people put people like Sia on pedestals and so forth. The Wallabies, they're not going to be looking at these guys with envy around, how good they are.
Nah, they're the opposition. They're from South Africa. We just got to go out there and perform, play our game, and they've obviously done some really awesome things over the past 4 to 8 years. So I guess you know they've played good, but it's us against them on Saturday.
Thanks, guys.